Alright, I decided to do one more. This video is being done with my desktop GTX 980 in the Alienware Graphics Amplifier. Otherwise, I'm going to run the same settings as I did my previous video. Hopefully the audio is better this time. I'm pretty sure it's now utilizing my desktop mic instead of the laptop mic. But if not, then it will still sound like crap. Let's see how this runs. Well, it did not retain my settings. That's sort of annoying. Like that. Make sure the other one's that's back on again. That is weird that it's just changing itself back. Alright, well. Alright, let's see how this runs this time. Again, using the desktop 980 card. I would expect a pretty good improvement over the onboard card. But maybe not. And that 1060 I had before is pretty comparable to this card. It's a little slower. I wouldn't have bothered with this, but I got a pretty good deal with it on Craigslist for like 180 bucks. It's pretty hard to go wrong with that. So, alright, here we go. Definitely seems to be running a little better already. There again, Shadow Play is going to use some of my cores, so this isn't gonna. This should run a little bit better with Shadow Play shut off than this, but obviously it's doing a pretty good deal better than it was before. I really would like to try this with one of my 1080s, but I just refuse to yank the water cooling off of it to put it in the graphics amp. Yeah, we're getting up into the 80s there. Looking very playable. Should try this again at Quad HD. This is still 1080p. I kind of want to get an AMD card to put in that graphics amplifier. I've actually got my 1060 listed on Craigslist right now to see if anybody will trade me like an RX 480 or like an R9 390X, which should be like very comparable to this GTX 980, but a little more memory. I'd kind of like to see how that would work on this, because it's an NVIDIA based system, but when you turn on the amplifier, like it totally disconnects, and basically it's like the 965 mobile card is no longer in the system. And so I don't know if the two drivers would be conflicting or kind of act squirrely or not, but it'd probably work. It's running pretty good, although yeah, we're getting down there into the 30s again. Although again, with Shadow Play off, that wouldn't happen. You'd be probably a minimum of 40, more like 50 through most of this. Well, there you have it. That's the GTX 980 desktop GPU in the Alienware 13R2 OLED model.